What could be one of the highlights of the World Cup so far is coming this Sunday evening when Brazil takes on Ivory Coast. Here we have a setup that could be really intriguing.
Yeah.
What do you say, Richie?
Well, the curtain opener for this group was very disappointing, wasn't it? Portugal, Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Ronaldo had that early shot, hit the post and in. But at the end, you know, they were just grinding out for the draw, weren't they? And I can't see it does anyone any favours. You know, Ivory Coast, there was about 20 seconds to go and they had the corner.
Yeah, they took a short
corner. They took it short. I mean, why didn't they just bang it in there and have a go?
No,
I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Negative.
Yeah.
So, and it could cost them. I mean, Brazil, they struggled to break down North Korea, didn't they? 0-0 at half time, and who would have thought of that?
Yeah.
So I fancy Brazil to come through this and make Ivory Coast pay for a bit of negativity, I think, against Portugal.
I did mention before the opening game of Brazil that they tend to open in a relatively sort of solid but unspectacular way.
Perfect.
Mind you, that seems to go for every other team in the World Cup. They all seem to approach it in a relatively negative fashion. I think we're going to see a far more expansive form of football now, probably from both sides, because well, they have to really. The gloves have got to come off now.
Brazil are going to get more room than they did against North Korea.
Probably Drogba from start.
He's got to start.
Yeah. So I mean, Eriksson knows what.
You could just see the amazing lift on the whole team the
when
minute Drogba came on.
He's the icon they need.
And you can understand that they want to try and protect him a little bit, but it's, you know, equally well it's got to be balanced up against we want to try and get through into the next stage. I think Eriksson will be very aware of that, and I think he's working wonders with that side, really, considering he's been at the helm for such a short space of time. I think this will be a very entertaining game and quite a close one.
Yeah, best African side so far.
Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah.
It's 160 on Brazil. Ivory Coast is 625, and the draw is 375. That could be something. Then we have Italy, New Zealand, one of the bankers probably this weekend. What do you say? You can't see New Zealand do anything here?
No, I mean, Paraguay shocked Italy a little bit, and you know, they played well, Paraguay, didn't they? But Italy well deserved the draw.
Yeah, and I think it was good that they conceded that goal, because they needed to start playing, you know. The World Cup is here, so...
They look good enough, and I can't see any problems there to be.
I thought the Italians were completely underwhelming. I mean, I was really embarrassed watching them. I thought it was an appalling performance. And they've only won one of their last 6 games. They don't look to me like a team that's going to go very far in this tournament, to be brutally honest with you.
But they always
credit where credit's due. I said before the last match that New Zealand's far more famous for its sheep than it is for its football, and that's still true. And they may be getting a lamb chop after this game, but the simple fact is that New Zealand excelled themselves, and credit where credit's due, they really battled hard.
Yeah, they did. And they will do that again.
And I hope they give the Italians a good game.
They might do, but it's 117 on Italy.
It's a bit different from Slovakia. But
19 times the money I get to say. I think Italy will thrash them 4-0.
Wow. I'll take that. That's a big lamb chop.
That's a big lamb chop. I just have that feeling because I like what I saw from Italy, considering it was the first match. De Rossi, and you know, I think they are jelly. We'll see. Slovakia, Paraguay, maybe quite tight there. It's quite heavy favourite side on Paraguay there.
Slovakia, they didn't impress me against New Zealand. New Zealand were dogged and, you know, kept at them, but Slovakia let them. You know, they should have gone for the goal. Gone for the extra goal. You know, only 1-0 up.
I think the Paraguayans will see this as a really decent opportunity. They've only had 1 defeat in their last 6 international games. They looked I thought they were very impressive against Italy. They have some very decent players in there. There's a lot of flair.
Tactical side.
I can see them definitely being too strong for Slovakia.
They were catching Italy out, you know, when Italy were pushing that second half, and they had plenty of pace to be going back. So, you know, both impressed me, Italy and Paraguay, you know. And Paraguay can, you know, I still stick by it's going to be a straight forecast between them two. Them two will be through.
Then it's a good bet then, 195 on Paraguay.
I think so, definitely.
So now you know what to go for. Paraguay 195, Italy probably 117, or if we get some surprise, 90 times the money on New Zealand, we'll see. Okay, see you. Thanks guys.
Cheers.